Alright, so what we're going to be doing today is going to Moisty Mire and trying to get farmed up. And we're going to talk about double ramping. And I'm going to break it down as far as what you should do at first, trying to get used to it, the biggest mistake that you'll make doing it, and how to overcome that, and when not to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, we're going to get farmed up, and I'm going to cut to the part that I'm farmed up, because last time I got to 500 and did it, and the circle was moving, so we're just going to see how this plays out, and then I'll cut to that. Alright, so we're back, we're farmed up. So here's how it's going to start. So what I want you guys to do, don't worry about sprinting with it, don't worry about even really doing the whole more than one double ramp than just this part. So get your 2 ramps down, and don't tap every time you place, always hold whenever you're doing anything like this. So you hold LT, I'm holding LT right now, you get the 2 ramps down, and I always start left to right, so I'm going to show you the way that I know how to do it. I watch Daquan do it, and his is real smooth, so we're going to be doing that circular motion. Okay, we're going to be going clockwise with it. But for right now, get these 2 down and get your 2 walls, and you're just going to hold RT doing it. So place 2 walls side to side. I always go left to right, and then whenever you switch, you hold RT, and it already placed that one, and then you're going to come in a circular motion like that. And that's all. Just do that a couple times. Go land Moisty. Don't worry about getting a shit ton of kills. Just go do that. And once you get used to that, get your 2 ramps down. Okay? Get up there. Hold RT. Get those down. And I want you, whenever you get the 2 ramps down, start doing the circular motion. And whenever you come up, and you're coming up, you're not already above. I mean, you can be already above the ramp that you already placed. But get used to holding LT like before you even come up to place it. And you're just going to do that in a circular motion. Already holding LT, RT, LT, RT, LT, RT. And that's what I'm going to talk about next. So whenever you're building these, the biggest problem that I had for the first couple days that I was doing it, I watched Daquan do it for the most part. I watch a lot of streamers, but I like the way that he does his double ramps. The biggest problem that you're going to have is whenever you get this, you're going to come up still holding RT right there. And that's why it's going to place that. It's going to place that wall. And if you're still holding it, it's going to block you off, mess up the whole build. You're just going to get flustered, and then the guy's going to have height advantage on you, and so on and so forth. So whenever you get your 2 ramps down, and you're in the circular motion, that's why I was having you already hold LT before you come all the way up. Otherwise, that's going to happen. So you're holding RT, and then you're already holding LT. RT, LT. Right after you hear that second one, you're already holding LT and looking up. And that's how to double ramp. And also, at least, this is still going to happen. It's going to happen for the first couple times you do it, first couple days. You just land Moisty for 4 or 5 games. Do it real slow. And then whenever you start working up the ramps, start walking with it, and then moving around, looks like all the way up, do a light run with it, and then work on sprinting with it. And then this is what it should look like whenever you get used to it. That's how double ramp on console. Okay, so here we are back in the theater. I'm going to go through what happened for the rest of the game, because right now you're about to see the double ramp for a little bit in action, at least a push up on one person, and there's also some funny trap kills at the end. And the only reason I'm doing it in theater mode is because after I ended the video the last time, and I started to record again right after that for the rest of the video, and that one file got corrupted. So I mean, at least the first part didn't get corrupted, and we're just going to break down what happens in theater mode. So let's click play, and I only had like 100 maths or so after I had got done making the part of how-to video, and there it is in motion, and it freaks a lot of people out. Like, if they can't do that, you're a lot of the times just gonna get easy positioning on them. I mean, and if you're playing a good person, they won't be able to shoot you out, and then you'll have an advantage whenever the build battle starts. But for players that don't know how to do it, as you see there, they just try to get the hell out of there. But now I'm going to skip. I think we got maybe 3 more kills to go, but the last 2 are some funny traps, especially the very last one. So stay tuned, and then we'll get to the end of it. Okay, so here we are again. Some guy had just got done building up here, so we were pushing that. Well, that was super weird. But yeah, so we're not double ramping or anything because we're still somewhat low on match. We're just trying to conserve. But we wanted to try to get the height advantage, and then we spot that, and we get him right before he gets to it. Some guy's already shooting us from the other mountain. We don't know where he's at yet, I don't think. So we build, and he already has a pretty good height advantage. What I really should have done there was probably immediately go for that launch pad and get the hell out of there, but I was just trying to challenge because we actually had a good video going, but the file got corrupted. So here we are, just laying a couple shots. Notice the grenade launcher coming. Start to push towards the launch pad, and we were hoping that we could get high enough to get there, but we couldn't. So what I wanted to do was make him think that I was just leaving and come back, but he was already on it. So take those stairs, build walls, stairs, and in that situation I always build an extra wall up for that reason. Try to keep him off us, build a wall in case other people are behind us. So now we're trying to land the shot that he won't be able to predict coming. We hear the other guy flying behind us. So at that point, what I did was I just tried to go straight to the ground. I'm in a really bad spot all around, and there's 2 guys around me. We knew that guy had a sniper. We don't know what the other guy has yet. Find out the rockets. So build. I think we just saw him go to the left of us, so we hop up. Shotgun battle, and we take it. So right there, we just had an all-around bad position with that guy on the mountain. So we just tried to play as slow as possible. In that particular situation, I was hoping that he would come down and try to get down there with me and fight, but he didn't. So whenever I heard the second guy and I was in a bad position and he was behind me, I just tried to get to the ground, place my walls, place my ceiling, and chill out, let them fight it out, and figure out what the other guy's working with, and then went from there. Alright, so here we are coming up towards the end of the video. Excuse me. I was just trying to farm up a little bit more. I think we're actually good on it, but the circle had just got done shrinking, or was still barely shrinking. Come up here to scope out, see where everybody's at. And we hear that shotgun cock. Now in this situation, you can go down there. You know, I was just trying to see if he was in there, if he was just outside of it, but I didn't know for sure. So I just placed the ceiling, placed a trap, instead of going in there and risking getting one pumped by some random kid. Place a trap to make the situation easier on yourself. So we go in here, we loot him. Did we make it up here? I think we make it up here. Yeah, so let's fast forward a little bit. So we make it up, get the minis back, push out. We're looking around, making sure he's not right behind us or anything. Just come out of the storm. Don't know what that was. I'm a magician apparently. I see the guy. That's not like a star shot too. So right here, I wasn't tapping or anything. I was kind of spraying for the most part. Just wanting him to get a little bit closer to us. Just trying to have some fun with some traps at this point after we got the first guy. So chill for a minute, shoot out the tree. That way, because he's obviously not building for some odd reason. Make sure we got a good angle. On the shots. Here we definitely notice that he's not building. So we build, mess with him. Let him keep coming. We try to trap him right here. But I think he had already gotten out. But he just got out. That's what it was. Okay, so we chase him. And there it is. Boom. That's the end of it. Alright, so I hope that you guys figured out how to double ramp from this and learned what kind of mistakes to watch out for exactly. Just to make it a little bit easier on you. If you guys, seriously this time, if you guys have anything that you want me to do in the future, just let me know down in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be uploading at least 3 times a week. Majority, it'll probably be 4 or 5, but at least 3. I'm trying to get on a consistent schedule. And also, I'm going to be streaming at least 5 days a week from roughly 10:30, 11 p.m. up until about 3 in the morning. So come check me out. It's twitch.tv/Syntex. I'll leave a link to it down in the description. Jesus. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.